Welcome to Fortified Training, your one-stop injury prevention shop for soccer players and soccer fans alike. Injuries are an unfortunate part of the beautiful game, but they're far less likely to occur when you increase what your body is capable of doing. And the best way to do that is effective strength training. My name is Ryan. I wish I knew way more about effective strength training before I got injured. I'm here to make sure that you get out in front of your injuries before they occur and bounce back faster if they do. In this video, we're talking about single leg deadlifts. Let's get started. First, let's make a quick distinction between a deadlift and a squat. We pay attention to shin angle. Shins are between your knees and your ankles. That is a neutral shin angle. That is a positive shin angle. And in a good deadlift, you want that neutral shin angle. So you'll notice in order to get there, I have to be bent farther forward. So in a deadlift, my trunk is gonna come more horizontal than it would in a squat, or it would be more vertical. In a single leg deadlift, we gotta do that same exact thing, which means that's gonna be my position rather than this. And what you should notice at the bottom is a bit of a hamstring and glute stretch on the bottom leg. Remember, effective strength training is making a muscle short and then making it long with resistance, with extra weight. Now, to help people learn that bottom position, I like taking a foam roller and then putting it against a wall or a squat rack so they're trapping it between their knee and the wall. And then that position, we establish the shin so it's perfectly vertical, and then we bow forward and stand tall. And that's the movement that we're trying to create. Notice, when I do that and my knee bends, you're gonna notice my hips go backwards, as in to your left. Then I'm gonna stand tall and the hips come forward, so my hip is over my knee is over my ankle. That's what we're looking for in a good rep. You should also pay attention to how square you are to the floor in your bottom position. Check this out. Here, I have this axis where you can see the front of my shirt or you can see the back of my shirt. And I want neither. So this is what I'm looking for in terms of square to the floor. Front leg is bent, back leg stays straight, and then to reinforce that, instead of turning my toes towards you, I'm just gonna turn my toes towards the floor. And the bottom of my position, I should be able to stand up and then find that same exact position with toes pointing towards the floor. That should result in the biggest glute stretch here on your bottom leg, and that's what we're looking for in every single rep. Now, the most common error I see when we do single leg deadlifts is somebody picks up their weight, they find that bottom position, front knee is bent, back leg is straight, hips are square, but now the bottom position, I have all of this play where my bell can move closer to the floor and farther away from the floor, but I haven't lengthened or shortened the muscle that I'm trying to work at all. And that's because my shoulder blade is moving on my rib cage. So the most important cue that I want to give you is how to pack your shoulder, and we do that using a small band. So you take something, if you don't have a band, you can use a sock, you can use a towel, whatever it is, stick it in your armpit. That's gonna be opposite your working leg, and then pick up your bell. And now in a good rep, we can't drop the band. That's what a good looking single leg deadlift looks like. When we're down here and we let the band fall, we have this movement of shoulder blade on rib cage. And that's not what we're trying to do in a single leg deadlift. You take your band, put it in your armpit. So you don't have to like dinosaur down here and get your weight. I would suggest putting your weight on a bench so you can easily pick up your weight once your band's in your armpit, and then with square hips, bow forward and stand tall. Now we've got some good looking deadlifts. Time to recap. Deadlifts, neutral shin on one leg, hips are square, front leg stays bent, back leg stays super straight. If your left leg is forward, hold your weight in the opposite hand. I find that helps making your hips square a little easier. Take a band in your armpit, hold weight on that side, and then keep the band without letting it fall as you do your reps. That's it for single leg deadlifts. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram for more free content, and check out the practice for injury prevention strength training workout programs. Your workout is waiting for you.